23 years ago, after 9/11, the New Yorker magazine, long known for its humor with some of its cartoons there, couldn't possibly be funny.
So what was one of its legendary humorists to do? Let's get right to Good Day's Robert Moses is here with the answer. Robert, good morning.
Tashani and Dan, good morning to you. Over the course of his legendary career, George Booth drew hundreds of cartoons that made others and himself laugh. 23 years ago, though, there was nothing to laugh about. So instead of sketching something funny, he drew one of the indelible images of 9/11 that you may not even know about. An elderly woman grieves, hands folded and head bowed in prayer. A violin, bow, and glasses sit on the floor at her side. A cat cannot bear to look. After drawing this image, longtime New Yorker cartoonist George Booth faxed it to the magazine's cartoon editor, Bob Mankoff. That was on September 13th, 2001, 2 days after 9/11. The next issue, the first one after the attacks, was due on newsstands in just 4 days.
I think that there was an immediate understanding that there wouldn't be any regular cartoons.
Cartoons and the New Yorker go hand in hand. Each week they provide a visual life raft in a sea of text. Only one other issue in the magazine's history had had no regular cartoons. The August 31st, 1946 edition dedicated solely to John Hersey's opus about Hiroshima. The post-9/11 edition became the second. But it did have one drawing, and only one, Booth's.
I think it was a stroke of genius because he didn't usually do cartoons like this, but he hit the exact right note of poignancy.
The woman in the scene is named Mrs. Ritterhouse, a character Booth invented based on his mother, Irma.
She was the one who taught him to cartoon. She let him stay up till all hours of the night drawing at the kitchen table with her.
Irma Booth played the violin, this violin, which her granddaughter Sarah showed me the other day. Mrs. Ritterhouse plays the violin too. She had appeared in the New Yorker's pages plenty before, instrument in hand.
She was always a wild and saucy character who was prone to dancing and whooping the dog if necessary, and just full of life and zest.
But her zest evaporated after 9/11.
It's impossible for her to fiddle. And what he's saying at this moment also is it's impossible to be funny.
Musicians would lay their instrument on the ground as a sign of grief or a solemnity. It was his way of reaching out and putting a hand on somebody's shoulder to comfort them and say, I'm feeling what you're feeling.
Booth, who died in 2022 at the age of 96, spoke about what inspired his drawing in a New Yorker documentary.
Mother prayed at times, and she showed me how to pray. She was sitting in a straw-bottom chair, kitchen chair, and then you fold your hands and you pray.
After the post-September 11th edition, regular cartoons returned to the New Yorker, each in its own way cautiously poked fun at a new world.
I thought I'd never laugh again till I saw that jacket. I missed the commies. So that's interesting because here's an enemy we knew. Now here you had this other, much more uncontrollable, unpredictable enemy. That was very asymmetric. Maybe a couple of months later, there's a Bruce R. Kaplan cartoon where people are online and one person is saying, it's hard, but I'm getting back to hating everyone.
Booth returned to drawing regular cartoons like the hundreds of others he produced in his prolific New Yorker career. He intended them all to provoke laughter. All that is, but the one he sketched in the hours after the attacks. Without saying a word, maybe Mrs. Ritterhouse is telling us that grief is as incomprehensible as the sheet music behind her.
Mrs. Ritterhouse was this life force that, you might be held back for a while. You might have to put down your violin for a moment, but you can pick it up and go back to it again.
According to Mankoff, the former cartoon editor, Mrs. Ritterhouse never again appeared in the pages of The New Yorker. So our last image of her is not the funny, energetic musician, but rather one of a woman in prayer. Tashani and Dan, back to you.
Wonderful story, Robert. Thank you very much.